Hello, reception. Yesterday we looked at seeds, and today we're going to carry on reading the story, and we're really going to pay attention on how Joe feels. So this is from yesterday, where Joe found an apple seed. So we've got, wasting no time, Joe collected all his tools together and carefully planted the tiny seed. You can see that he's got soil, he's got himself a pot and he's put the soil in the pot, and he's got his gardening tools there. He's made a bit of a mess though, and there's his brother. Then he fed it, so he's giving it some plant food, and watered it, and quietly waited. So he's making sure that he's looking after his plant carefully. And waited some more, but nothing happened. Nothing changed. He's lying down. He looks a bit disappointed and sad. Eventually, Joe stopped waiting. He forgot all about his seed and he went back to what he knew best, imagining. So we got up to the part where Joe went off and imagined, because he was looking at his plant that he planted and nothing was happening. How do you think Joe might have felt? Have a think, pause the video and tell your grown-up or the person near you. I think Joe felt a bit disappointed and disheartened because nothing was happening. Can you think of a time where you might have felt a bit sad and disappointed? I can think of a time when I felt disappointed and disheartened when lockdown first started and I couldn't see my parents. That made me feel a bit disappointed and disheartened. What did you do to make yourself feel better? I made myself feel better by video calling my family so I could stay in touch. So I'd like you to think of a sentence where you felt, I want you to think of a time when you felt disappointed and you are going to write a sentence about it. But first, because Joe felt a bit disappointed with his plant and that nothing was happening, he went back to imagining again. He went back to what he loves doing, which is reading. And it looks like he was reading about something that's under the sea. And he was imagining about under the sea creatures. Do you think Joe is happier now that he's imagining again? I think he is. I think he's much happier. So, like I said, I want you to think of a time when you felt disappointed. And what did you do to feel better? So if I was going to write this sentence, I would write, I felt disappointed when, and I gave you an example, and I want you to think of your example. Then I'd like you to write, to feel better, and then tell me what you did to feel better. So you can use these sentence starters to help you with your sentences, reception. So really want you to think about how Joe felt when he felt disappointed and how you felt when you were disappointed and what was the situation. I look forward to seeing your wonderful sentences.